What's up, everybody? Soren Baker.
And I'm Slink Johnson.
With no glasses.
Already.
And we on the gray area, y'all. So Slink, man, we love rap. We grew up in rap. You are a rapper. Signed it Too Short back in the day. I'm a rap fan. Been loving rap since I was pre-teenager. A lot of people don't like Lil Yachty, coming at Lil Yachty all the time. Why is that, and what's your take on Lil Yachty, Slink?
Oh, man. Why is it that so many people give Lil Yachty so much shit all the time? You know what? I was kind of on the fence against this. I'm on the fence about this now, because I was on the disdain for Lil Yachty bandwagon. You know what I mean? However, I had to rethink my idea of that, because again, it's a young dude. He out there getting his money.
Right.
That's overall. You
gotta celebrate that.
I gotta celebrate the fact that, you know, it's a young man. He out here. He ain't hurting nobody. He out here earning his bread. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I have to like what he's doing to earn his bread? No, I don't have to like it, but I gotta respect it. It's legal. You know what I'm saying? It's legit, and it's him. He making his way. And God bless him. Now, as far as the product that he peddles, not necessarily my cup of tea.
Right.
However, it's proven to be lucrative for him because he is constantly being booked and doing features and stuff.
Yeah.
In which I discovered a few of his features that.
Well, I really like.
I liked.
Obviously, it's not new anymore, but I really like the Broccoli song, for instance, that he did with D.R.A.M.
I like the Broccoli song from the beginning. From the first time I heard Broccoli. However, I wouldn't attribute that to Yachty. Yachty didn't add or take away from that too much. It's a good song.
Right.
You know what I mean? I heard a song with Yachty and T Grizzly that I actually liked, and I was surprised, and I was pleasantly taken aback to hear Yachty actually rapping. Now, do I think he has is he the most lyrical and the most
lyrical miracle
rapper?
Man?
No, he's not. However, to hear him actually rap on the song with T Grizzly, which is dope, from the D to the A.
Yes.
Dope song, dope song. It was refreshing, because, you know, I thought of him as just this high, dumbass kid with pink hair. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck is this? Is this what it's coming to? But again, you know, anybody like myself, we have to step back, and, you know, we have to celebrate the young boy getting his money.
Right.
We have to celebrate the fact that, you know, he's doing something good. He's breaking ground for his family, his people.
And like you said, he's doing shows, he's getting his features. His album just came out recently, and it's moved like 45,000 units, which now, in today's market, is actually pretty good, you know, because you only have the very few people like Drake that are still like moving like, you know, 6 figures, 7 figures in album sales.
I want to ask this too, man. Why would you want to hate on somebody though because their job is easy? This like you having a good ass job and somebody's always talking shit about your job, even though it might be some bullshit. It's good for you and it's easy for you to do.
But isn't this just in general, and Lil Yachty falls into this, the people, if they have a problem with something that's successful that they don't like, whether or not, you know, Lil Yachty, to my knowledge, doesn't hurt anybody. He's not a negative dude. He seems intelligent from when I've seen him speak.
Yes.
So like, why do you think that people in general have a problem with success when it's not something that you want?
I don't know, because people always have to have something to talk about. You know, there always has to be an opposing side. You know, nobody's ever just going to be the darling, everybody's darling.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just what it is. You know, again, you got a lot of rappers, you know, from the previous generation or previous generations, and a lot of rap fans who express disdain for Lil Yachty. You know, it might be because, you know, the boy getting it so easy. It sound like he mumbling. What the fuck is he talking about? I had to get with his voice. I didn't really care for it personally. I didn't really care for his voice. It sounded like he was mumbling. He got this purple ass hair. He got extra fucking colorful. I don't fucking understand it. And that's when I had to check myself personally. Like, yo, I said I don't understand it.
But
somebody likes it.
Yeah, I mean, clearly.
A lot of people like it.
Clearly.
I just don't understand it. So because I don't understand it, you know, I'm gonna not hate it. I don't have to understand it, and I don't have to want to understand it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing about it. You don't have to want to understand it.
And I think it's interesting too, because back in the day you would have the kind of different gradations and tiers of like the teenage rappers, where you would have like the crisscrosses, the younger kids, but then, you know, early in his career, LL Cool J obviously was coming out. He was a teenager, he was super hard, and then even somebody like Special Ed that wasn't, but he had like the style and he had his lyrics. So for you, like looking at things as a rapper and as a rap consumer, and growing up knowing and listening and liking Special Ed and LL Cool J, just to use them as examples, like what do you see of the difference, good or bad, or neither, but the difference of the way kind of the teenage rappers like the Lil Yachty's now are perceived by people versus how LL and Special Ed and some of the other people that were like, you know, even D.R.A.M, he was a teenager when he came out, you know, a lot of dudes.
Well, I think it's a difference. It to me is teenagers when we were young still had like a teenage theme.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You still felt like you were listening to teenage music, young, I need love. When I'm alone in my room, you know, you still thinking about teenage love and you know, preteen and teenage issues and stuff like that. And of course, LL, he was hard. He was a battle rapper. He was hard then, but he was still a kid. And,
right,
you know, nowadays with rap, these young dudes talk all this high. Where's your childhood? I don't see that anymore. Where's your childhood? You know, all of a sudden, you know, you just, you know, even Crisscross, they rap kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Now these kids are they off the top rapping about drugs and fucking jewelry and all this fucking money. Where did you get this money from?
You're like 14.
You're like 14, bro. Where did you get this ghost from, bro? Where did you get this wraith?
Good question.
So I kind of, you know, I think it can be construed as hate a little bit. Some people, like some older cats don't know that ain't doing as well, probably want to know, like, I can't get with this shit. I don't want to hear shit from a kid, you know what I mean? With purple hair, with pink hair and colorful ass Lucky Charm colored teeth.
But I remember too, like
leotards, plunging necklines.
Just to use an example though, like with the hair and the attire, like, you know, Kwame, he had his hair dyed, he had the polka dots, he had a different style that really made him distinguished for a long time. And until Biggie dissed him, like a lot of people wore polka dots because of Kwame. A lot of people dyed their hair because of Kwame. A lot of people had the hot top because of Kwame, you know, and like Lil Yachty, not exactly the same, but he dyed his hair. He's got, you know, different things going on. He has a distinct look. Kwame had the same thing. And like back in the day, Kwame was the man. Yeah. And he was a teenage rapper too, Kwame.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I think that rap and society has become so hypercritical on everything, and you know, again, it's like a Pandora's box that we open it slowly through time, man. Nothing is the same. Like we said off camera, like I was telling you off camera, you know, we got to quit complaining about music and trends as the older or prior generation or the adult generations. We got to stop complaining about this stuff, because you think about it, you know, things got to change. If not, we'd still be listening to fucking square dance music or whatever the fuck they was playing in the 1800s or whatever, you know. So things got to change. Things got to change, and although we might not like it, you know, we just got to accept that change and know how to maneuver around that change or maneuver in light of that change.
Yeah, and I think it's, the other thing that's amazing is that as much as people seem like they don't want change, change is what makes things better. Like if there was no change, we wouldn't even have rap. If there was no change, we wouldn't have had like the Outcasts of the world. We wouldn't have had the N.W.As of the world. It would have just stayed in New York, and it would have been parties, and there wouldn't have been social commentary.
Exactly.
All these things that came on later in rap wouldn't have existed. All these people that have created all this amazing music, all these jobs that people have, all these careers, you and me might not even be here. We'd be doing something else, you know, because rap got us here, you know?
So shout out to Change, and shout out to Lil Yachty, man. God bless you, bro. Get your money. You know, man. Again, motherfucker don't like your music, fuck them in their ass, man. You know, get your bread, man. And at the end of the day, for the people who don't care for or for Yachty or any other rapper or musician or entertainer for that matter, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the radio all day, I can't get away from it. Nigga, play a CD of your favorite artist.
Yeah.
stream something from your favorite artist. Play that there. Create a playlist. Create a playlist of the things you like to play, and just
It's easy to
play
do.
that all day. It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah.
But stop complaining about this is some bullshit. They playing all this bullshit nowadays. You ain't gotta listen to it, man. Stop complaining and let's start celebrating and congratulating these young people. You know what I mean? Doing amazing things with their life, doing amazing things with their career. Look, Yachty, come fuck with your boy. I might need that job.
Yeah, man. Come on the gray area, Yachty. We love to have you.
Smoke yours.
Yes, sir. I'm Soren Baker.
And I'm Slink Johnson.
Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what you think about what's going on with Lil Yachty and the gray area.
And the gray area is not hating on nobody. You see it right there? The gray area don't hate. We congratulate.
And appreciate.
Already.